go either way. I'm not exactly sure. I hope it goes to a reset, because I think it would just be really cool to see on the first night out of this season opener. All right, they're stepping in the ring here. RP4 is ready to go. But yeah, everybody, make sure that you put your channel points in for the prediction. We have 100% of the votes right now on Luxray, as one person has voted, but we got 100 channel points in right now. And I'm sure a bunch of you have earned those channel points. You earned them just by watching the stream. So as soon as you got them, just go ahead and predict. The prediction timer on this one has been extended to 15 minutes with the expectation that this set will be longer than that. And already we've got a couple minutes down of it just because, like, we're just waiting for stage selection anyways. So make sure to put your predictions in. Both players have stepped into the ring and they are ready to go. We're seeing the Link and Incineroar.
All right, let's get to it. Oh, what a Street Fighter background.
Nice. And we're seeing the Final Destination. This one's always a fun one to play on. I always, for some reason, get it so much when I play on Quick Play. And the, like, banners at each side will break after a certain point. Even though they have, like, no sort of, like, hazard or anything. Like, they don't really do anything. You can't interact with them, but, like, no. They do break, and it's really funny to, like, see what types of moves or whatever, there it is, that break them. It's just like, why such a fine detail added to, like, a Final Destination stage? It's so funny.
Well, what's interesting is that's part of the Street Fighter 2 original stage. So, like,
oh, really?
There's breakables that are literally animations for the sake of, like, being cool. They don't add any damage, and there's no specific way to break them. Like, if you just fall onto them, that's what causes them to break them. So it's a callback to Street Fighter 2.
Huh. That's really cool.
Yep.
We're also kind of seeing some really nice combos from RP4 here. And look at that. He even knows to, like, when to kind of throw out that that spot dodge and reactively. Oh, he even tries to run back, and it was just not far enough because I believe he even extended his own hurt box due to throwing that bomb. And I think if he just moved a bit farther back, he would have gotten it for sure. But we're seeing even that. We're seeing the matchup knowledge from both of them. As Luxray, you see him crouching in advance because he's trying to get those counters with the down B to get that extra damage. All right, we're seeing the extra credits start to build up for RP4 here. Let's see what he can do. Hasn't done too much yet. All right, Incineroar goes in, trying to get that side beat, trying to get that kill confirmed, but look at this. We're seeing the way RP4 is playing is very much kind of like movement-based as well as just kind of like distance. And it's not necessarily like camping or zoning in a sense, but it's like just kind of, it's kind of like playing like Mega Man in a sense, where you're trying to stay like in around that buzz range where it's like you're about 2 arms length away, just trying to throw out projectiles or sword swipes and everything, making sure that they feel uncomfortable being this far away. And yeah, just right there too, because you really have to stay away from that side B, because already the amount of damage that Incineroar is able to output has gotten him the percent lead back, and you kind of forget about that. And there it is. Trying to fastball that Kfair got him into a situation where even though he was going for the correct move, it just wasn't able to be long-lasting enough for Incineroar to not punish you. And there's that bomb, forcing Incineroar off stage. Luxray's regular get up and tried to counter that, was not able to in time, didn't have the reaction for it. Oh, I thought he was going to try and go for a ledge grab, but he actually missed it. Not sure if it was intentional or not, but it worked out very well. These arrows also are just interrupting Luxray, keeping him off stage here. No longer has a jump. Unable to make it back with the up B. I think he may have thought he was able to, and I also thought the same thing. So, like, I'm sure in my shoes I would have thought the same thing. Side B, definitely not a move you want to use in that situation, because I'm sure RP4 would have used his Kfair of his own, or his Nair. So it's just like one of those really rough situations when you're in Incineroar. Oh, tries to go for the grab. Probably expecting a get-up attack. Nice, using that there. Keeping it pretty close here, 64% for Incineroar. Guy lives pretty long, so it's possible to still make it back here. He's still looking for those revenge counters, and interestingly enough, like, if you do, even if he does get it, it is still something that, like, can be hard to deal with, and sure, like, now that he has it, if RP4 continues to play that, like, keep away game that he's kind of been doing, ooh, like, oh my gosh, look at the amount of damage that just did. Like, until you do get grabbed, that's when it isn't a problem, but once the grab happens, now you're in trouble. So, it's like the small interactions that Incineroar has where it's like, yeah, these small things are what really can, kind of throw the match in somebody else's favor. But I'm not sure if that was a shield poke or a release of shield for Luxray, but it's what caused RP4 to win this first game.
And just like that, game number 1 goes to RP4, serving up, I want to say, Luxray's first loss of the night, funny enough.
Yeah, I actually cannot think of a game if he's lost one tonight. And so that's kind of what it takes. And it definitely, like, I definitely can say this for certain. This is what you need to do to beat Incineroar and Luxray, piloting him. Because, like, there are limits to what you can do against certain characters, and there are certain ways that certain characters make you have to play in order to beat them. Little Mac, for instance, you have to play the runaway game. You have to kind of play that, like, dangerous keep away game of, like, all right, I have to just run away from you the whole time. And often that results in a very slow-paced game that neither person likes, but it's the way you have to beat Lil Mac, because, like, that's just how easy it can be to beat him, but at the same time, you have to run away. It's not necessarily something that a good Lil Mac will, like, easily fold to, if that makes sense. And so here, it's a similar situation in the sense that we're seeing... Oh, I thought he didn't have his jump. Good thing he did. We're seeing Link just kind of play around that buzz area where it's like, you're not running away, but you're just very much staying on the outsides of Incineroar's reach, because as soon as you get in, a lot of the times, it's super hard for him to lose, just because he does have good boxing tools, he does have good combos. And right now we're seeing, again, RP4 setting up at that ledge, kind of moving in when he can, when Luxray either overextends or when he notices something's up with the playstyle of Luxray, and it's just been causing him to just get racked up in percent. And now, once you're in this situation, if you're Luxray, is you really have to focus on getting that counter, that command, the command grab, that side B, because those two things alone are what's going to throw you back into this game. And aware of that is RP4, as he purposely stays down on the ground because he can't get up roll, and he shouldn't get up roll to the right, and he shouldn't get up attack or just regular get up because it's just all dangerous. So he waits till the side B is done, and then he gets up then, because then that's just the best time to. And getting up in the stock department is RP4. He takes that stock and is finally ahead in this first game. Teching off that platform, nice use, knowing that he can just play patiently and just kind of like suck the time away slowly here and just take his time. Like, be patient, go for the win. You got, like, these are super important wins and losses here in this first season, especially in this first match of this new season, or the first grand finals of this new season, rather, is that, like, the points and everything for seeding as well as just general things are very important here. And so these players are trying to play out as best they can and not getting the extra credit he needed. RP4 taking all the time he needs to just collect himself and be like, all right, I want this, I can do this. And here he goes, with also seeing right now that Luxray does have the bomb in hand. Throwing it down there after getting the footstool, kind of cool to see. Those footstool combos, trying to make his own kind of combos out of it, but doesn't get too much. This Nair really working well in combo with these Nair into Nair combos. Really good stuff from RP4, just showing off all the good stuff about Link today. All right, even counter. All right, so he's in this really tough situation here. I think it's safe. Okay, now he doesn't have the revenge. But I was gonna say beforehand, but even now with max rage, Incineroar has Link at kill percent. Especially now, you gotta be careful. Both grabs. Okay, no grab comes out for it. Still at max rage though is Incineroar, and ooh,
that spot dodge into what's the face again? Into Lariat.
Yes. It's getting dangerous for both of them here. There it is, the forward aerial. Now, Luxray up a game, up a stock for the first time in this game. Also, guys, make sure that you do have a chance to put your predictions in right now. You have about 2 or 3 minutes left probably for it. But as I say that, 1-1 in here in the set count, in the stock count, and this is getting close. Luxray looks like he's running away with it here. Gets the grab as RP4, throws him off stage, connects the boomerang. What a dangerous situation. RP4 is going for it all right now. He's really trying to force something. Ooh, gets hit again by that neutral B. That long-lasting hitbox on the bomb. Ooh, goes for the fair. That might be it.
Belly to back.
Oh, and it is. 1-1 here. Grand finals.
So Phil, what you'll see is a prediction banner come over the top. Luxray right now only with 100 channel points bet on. I feel like RP4. Yeah, I feel like RP4's watched enough where he's completely like betting the house on these things.
Yeah, that's so funny. Like, there's so much. There's like 3K on RP4.
Yeah.
It's like, man, somebody put something down. But yeah, so 1-1. It's like super super close, and barely, like, just that small interaction at the end with the damage is kind of what allowed everybody to, or RP4 to kind of lose that game, was just the interactions that Luxray was having. And I think that, like, this next game definitely gonna be a similar style. I think that for this, it's gonna be a lot more about the end, because these players are neck and neck, and I'm not sure what'll change, because it's definitely kind of been that way. Let's see. Alright, the stage select is going Northern Cave, and this is definitely an RP4 pick. Definitely wasn't banned by Luxray, and I think that Luxray probably feels comfortable here. But at the same time, like, it's definitely a stage that this player, RP4, does really well on. We've seen him playing it multiple times. We've seen him really like this stage, and it's not going away anytime soon.
Certainly one of his favorites, yep.
Yeah. He's done wonders with it. The bomb setups and the way he can kind of play on this stage does really well for him. He's one of the players here that uses it a lot, and I think that it's very interesting. Like, a lot of players, like, haven't been using this much. We still see, like, a lot of PS2 here and everything. So it's just interesting to kind of see the difference in stage selection. But right now we're seeing that the stage pick is not necessarily working out as well as he might have hoped. RP4 is now down a stock after a crazy run with RP4 here. Finally taking that stock. Nice. Wow. And I think that might be the reason why RP4 picked this stage, is that he knows he's getting caught in these horizontal situations with those suplexes, and the sides of this stage, the horizontal blast zones, are much wider. Ooh, going for the up B, kind of going for broke here, and understandably so. It's just a very large hill to climb for RP4, and ooh, gets that up B though. I definitely think that going for this is a good idea. Ooh, that might be another suplex. Not gonna kill yet though, just between the positioning of it as well as like how far away he was and just the percent. But another one, just to rack up that damage. Kind of scaling it now. Not sure if that's gonna be the win condition this time around for Luxray, but I think what he's just intending is just get as much damage as I can. And now that he's lost his stock, he can now work on getting that kill. Because now his moves are unscaled completely. He doesn't have to worry about like a back throw or anything being too weak. Let's see, will he do dash back? He does. Doesn't do side B though. Goes for a tilt, expecting some sort of approaching option here. And we now see Luxray or RP4 going for like these weird fadebacks, and that's gonna do it for that stock.
Woo!
Wow.
Bad breaker.
That lower the lower ceilings are kind of what did that for him there, and Luxray aware of that, knowing that, all right, well, I've been going for the forward throw and back throw, and now he seems definitely not ready or not willing to give me the side B or back throw. And so he's like, all right, well, if I'm going to get you grabbed in mid stage like this, I'm going to go for the up throw. And very smart awareness for Luxray. You'll sometimes see players kind of tunnel vision on like a specific kill confirm, like an F smash or like forward throw, and they often forget that your character has lots of ways to kill. So it's just all about switching it up and kind of working with whatever situation you get. So I'm curious to see what happens game 3, is it now, right? Or 4? 3.
4.
4? It's late.
Right. Alright, looks like they're going to town and city.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see if RP4 can take this next game. Oh, something happened. Maybe one of them didn't have the new stage selected.
I was going to say that's probably the case.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, with a color change, palette swap.
Yeah. All right, so RP4, possible tournament game right here. Luxray just needs one more set win and will be the champion of Season 5's opener. And definitely, like, deserving of it. He's only lost one game so far. He's just been showing a really stellar performance. And gonna go for that forward throw in the forward area. Yep. And definitely showing, like, all right, I can, like, still move. I'm definitely not, like, at a disadvantage, even with the kind of adjustments RP4 was making earlier in this game that won him that one game in this set. And all right, we're seeing kind of that back and forth fight that we love to see. RP4 taking the percent lead again. Nice use of this pummel. Ooh, guts the grab. That might kill. No, it does not. I can't believe how close it was, though. That move got buffed so many times. Oh, nice use of that forward aerial. Not fast following it, just committing to the angle. And it did really good wonders for him, just seeing as though it was just going to be very hard for Luxray to get around that one with how big Incineroar is. And even canceling out the Lariat with his Nair, his Link, And we're seeing a kind of similar approach to game, I believe it was 1, that RP4 won. And we're just seeing that Luxray having to result back to the like crouch plan where he's been crouching and going into his revenge counter. Not gonna do it yet, even with the revenge stacked on. Let's see what he does. Let's go platform. Goes to the 2-frame, does not get it. I think what RP4 might also just be trying to do is just really get as much time on the stock as he can, because he knows that Luxray is just the type of person to just keep racking up damage.
Yeah.
But I think that also can be a double-edged sword, because now, once you lose the stock, regardless of wherever he is, if he's able to like take the stock, there it is. Now he's at almost max rage, right? And if he doesn't take the stock right now, you may see a large amount of damage rack up. He's at max rage now, so this is the most amount of damage that he'll be able to do. And he's got the, oh my goodness. So this is the maximum amount of damage Incineroar can do. All he can do now is just keep stacking up the revenges. So he's got 3 times right now.
I hate to see the clothesline at this point.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. 188 here. Luxray's gonna have to play perfect pretty much if he's gonna want. Wow. Using the counter again, 207%. And you can see
tries to
Luxray's
walk
looking
up,
for it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nice use of that up air there, kind of sharking it through the platform, making sure that, like, if Luxray shoots, nice use of the up tilt with spot dodging it. Nice using that bomb to cancel the lag on Link's down air. Really smart.
Oh no, the platform snatched him away.
He got stretchered, and then RP4 teabags. Maybe kind of demoralizing him a bit, being like GG's, because
I mean, he's playing a perfect game, and he's like, this guy doesn't need any favors to win.
Yeah, he's like, come on, man.
And now they are virtually tied at this point.
Yeah. I think it's still possible. He's been putting in all this work. You just gotta stay away from the grabs, man. Like, I think that this is definitely not the point where you want to like keep walking in. Especially now he had he's lost the lead. That's probably it. Forward throw. Yep. That's it.
Huge favor from the game right there.
But even then, like, I agree. I think it did a lot, but we kind of saw a change in RP4's gameplay. Look at this. He got really close to him. He was really kind of trying to do what he could to, like, deal damage and get a kill. And he got a bit too hasty here at the end because he was approaching while throwing bombs and things like that. And right here, he tried to even go for it, like, the reverse up B to get the kill. And as soon as he landed and wasn't able to get the hit, so Luxray knew that all he had to do was just get one grab, and that was just what he needed. So I think that for RP4 to win that game, he just needed to keep playing that defensive play with that, like what he was doing earlier that game, and it was just very close. So it was super fun to watch.
And don't go to town and city. That's yes. The other advice. Stay at Northern Cave or something like that. Don't go to town and city. No. Funny enough, congratulations again to Luxray NYC. Keeping up the good work here coming in. Funny enough, buddy, I might be coming to see you again this year. But I will get to more of that later. Really great match, and I really want to thank everybody for coming in and showing up this week, of course, with us kicking off season number 5. Got some surprises in between. Definitely want to go back and doing some planning and preparation for the next 3 months with our ability to start getting ready to thinking about the variety of tournament types that we can probably run this season, and I want to make sure that everybody gets a chance to check that out. Cherry, you've been doing some really great work, man. I've got you on auto host, and I always make sure to peek in. What do you got coming next on your stream?
So for this week, we'll probably be doing some more VOD review. I definitely want to get back into that again. So next stream, I will be accepting any sort of previous seasons and previous tournaments, like matches that you want me to help you like break down. And if you need that, just send it my way in the Discord, as well as we'll be breaking down the new PR and things like that again. But that's what's in the plans for this next week.
Very nice. Cool. Well, we are getting ready to sign off for tonight, guys. And I am going to leave you guys on a raid on another channel. If you guys have not and you're new to the channel, make sure to take a look below in our Discord. You guys will be able to hop into all of the tournaments that we have, of course, not just the one that you guys are watching now, our Smash Brothers tournament, of course. But yeah, no, if you guys get a chance to and you're interested in playing some competitive games or even just some friendlies, be sure to hop into our Discord server there. And of course, as always, make sure to check out our YouTube channel where you guys are going to see archives of every match that happened tonight, or at least every match that happened tonight on stream, of course. And we'll see you guys next week, and see you guys later.